Good evening on this windy Tuesday. Well, we do have moisture in the air. We've got humidity and clouds right now, but that's going to be a lot different tomorrow. That's going to be a sunny sky by this time tomorrow. We're sitting at 80 in Corpus Christi right now, and it's warm inland in the 80s, coast side in the 70s as the winds coming in from the south-southeast still blowing pretty strongly. 36-mile-an-hour sustained winds in Corpus Christi right now and 23 at Beeville. There's a wind advisory until 7 in the morning. Those gusts, they're going to peak close to 50 miles an hour through tonight, especially closer to the coastline, and that's going to blow things around. So secure those loose, lightweight objects if you have those outdoors, because they're going to blow around tonight. Also, watch those east-west roadways. You may get buffeted by the wind a little bit, especially high-profile vehicles, and keep your hands on the wheel as you're going to see that wind really gusting at times, and some of the small tree limbs in the area could break with those wind gusts. We'll have to watch for perhaps an isolated power outage here and there. The wind gust forecast, this is tonight, 7 o'clock this evening, but watch how those gusts start to increase again just ahead of the cold front that comes in tomorrow morning. By 1 in the morning, those gusts are over 40 in many areas, and then right there, look at those 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts around 4 to 6 in the morning tomorrow. Winds will die down temporarily, but then they pick back up again, and those gusts will be pretty high through the afternoon tomorrow, 35, possibly touching 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts tomorrow. With that, we'll also see the clouds clearing out. We have a south wind now. That's giving us the humidity, but tomorrow that wind shifts around to the west-northwest, and here comes the dry air and all that sunshine, and look at those temperatures. They're going to spike with a drier air. We're going to be hot with temperatures reaching into the 90s. This is going to be like a desert heat tomorrow with such low humidity, feeling more like Phoenix than it will be like Corpus Christi, hitting the low 90s from Alice, Robstown, Sinton, Corpus Christi. Look at that Naval Air Station, 90 degrees. Even the beaches are going to be awfully warm tomorrow, 83 at Port Aransas, Rockport, 88 degrees. The humidity starts off high in the morning, but watch how it drops like a rock when that wind comes in from the northwest. As we talked about yesterday, those downslope winds drying the air out and compressing and warming up. And you can see that humidity is extremely low, even down to near 30% on the island tomorrow. So we do have a red flag warning beginning at 10 in the morning until 8 tomorrow night. And what does that mean? Don't do any outdoor burning, and be very careful with anything that could cause a fire. That humidity is going to be low and the winds are going to be gusty. So if you're heading to the beach tomorrow to take advantage of the warm weather, it's going to be sunny throughout much of the day. Those winds, west-northwest, pretty windy out there, 20-mile-an-hour winds. Look at how high the surf is, and we have a high rip current risk. So it's best to stay out of the water tomorrow. If you do get in the water, stay shallow because that water is really going to be stirred up. We also have a small craft advisory until tomorrow morning as well. So the marine conditions are not so great, of course, with these winds. All right, so we look at our surface map. We do have low clouds, a lot of moisture in the air right now, and some high clouds that came in last night. No rain here and just a few showers to the north. But as this storm system pulls to the east, those storms are going to get cranking here tonight, not here, but to our north. So North Texas watching a line of storms developing tonight. As they pull to the east tomorrow, a severe weather outbreak is going to be possible across the central Gulf Coast states. Unfortunate for them, there could be some pretty bad weather in that area. For us, as I mentioned, this front sneaks through here, but we don't get the rain from it. It stays to the north. That comes through early in the morning tomorrow, and then the winds shift around to the north, northeast through Thursday, keeping it dry. Finally, we get back to an onshore flow Friday and into Saturday. The wind, it's going to come down a little bit, but it's still on the breezy side and picks up Friday. Friday's another windy day, and then again early next week, those temperatures hot tomorrow, and then they stay in those low to mid 80s. We stay above normal on temperatures right into early next week.